Kangaroos versus the Lions, and there they are, the two team mascots in the back of the Pepsi V-Dub going around the track at the moment. The Kangaroo and the Lion already sparring, as the two teams will no doubt be doing throughout the 18 heats of the international match tonight. The Kangaroo and the Lion, of course, have adorned test match jackets going back to 1930, and tonight's international carrying on that tradition. And here they come, the two teams for tonight's 18 heat international, walking towards the starting line. Team managers in front for Australia, Bob Sharp, a former test rider himself, Australian champion, New South Wales champion. And carrying the British flag there, a rider who himself represented Scotland, represented Great Britain, and later represented Australia after he moved to this country, Bill Landell, a former real top favourite rider with the fans here at this particular track. Landell's returning to Liverpool tonight to handle the managerial chores for the English team.
Okay, two teams are lined up. To my left, the Australian, to my right, the team first of all, let's introduce the Australian to you. Riding in number 7 tonight, a rider who just ran the race 2 weeks ago in the New South Wales final. He rides in the national team, of the riders tonight. Next series, number 6, the Australian. He's a twice Australian champion. The most recent victory was just a couple of nights before Christmas. Last season, he secured the Australian championship. He's part of the Australian championship. He's making a little tonight, trying to live up to that reputation. He's from LA, number 3, Hudson. That's not right, next to the other day. 21 to 5 times, about as much as I can get. 2 weeks ago, he raced within a wheel, winning the New South Wales Championship. And that was nearly 2 years after he started riding race, after a very great career at that race. Continuing, he rides for the Tour Team, National League. As I said, he's away to West Rock, great place. Riding in number 4, the rider is trying to travel further tonight. This time last year, very difficult. It was an old boy at Ermolenko. For a Western Australian rider, the trust years to the SA Championship was rare indeed. The guy coming gold with the Warriors, running throughout the same series last year. He's twice Western Australian champion. As recent, the second time trying around 2 weeks ago. He rides with Len Doyle. At number 3, 3 times New South Wales champion. 2 weeks ago he got it the third time. He comes from New South Wales, very far, Stephen Newman. Stephen Newman is the only Australian last year who competed in a British competition. Riding tonight is another local rider, a Western suburb of Sydney. He rides with the Peterborough International League. He's a teammate there for the great race back in 1988 as the highest handicap Australian rider in the National League. As I said, he's a local winner going through tonight, and Nick Quill. The rider number 1, Steve Captain, needs no introduction at all. He's from Mildura. He's one of Australia's greatest now. He's the Australian manager there at the Bob Sharp. The manager of the Aussie team last year. Eric Drake, when they finished the package with a great win for their own team. All right, the Aussie will wear the Canberra best place tonight. The other side of the line, the team riding number 17, a young rider who hit the big time in 1988 with the racing very well playing at the LPO team. He's a second member of the same family who's here tonight, making a big impact for himself. Welcome to Bellevue, Paul Pitt. John Reed at a nice point, this goes on a number of occasions in the past and has never failed to put on a great show. He, like his younger brother, Ronnie, by the name of Joel Buchanan, he brought it back and he hit. At number 4, an action man who Ronnie typically thinks that he was flying last year and he was never very close to the action. Number 4 tonight, John Wilson. Number 3 is Liverpool with the 11th, got in the team tonight, he came up a few days ago, he played by the only member of this team actually tonight who competes regularly in the National League. He's from Wimbledon, another one of the really famous clubs in England. His name is Ermolenko. Number 2, an Englishman who seems to be coming up in the Newcastle area. Right, the British League. Number 2, Sean Wilmot. Number 1, captain. Been to Australia a few times, all the best I've seen in racing here at the Liverpool track. He rides for the team, of course, the team that our legendary hero, Billy Sanders, has been before for so many years. He's captain in England tonight. Making welcome, Jeremy Doncaster. The two teams, splendid in their weather. The kangaroo and the lion seem to think with two on each other. Rather friendly at the start of the season tonight. Just a few minutes, we're going to get the two captains up here over the next word with them. In fact, they're going to come down on the infield, so we'll have to wait till they get up here to talk to them, tell them who on the top, and I think Phil and Jeremy, get you up here, here from home, please. Jeremy and Phil.
Heat 1 on the track at the moment for Australia. Both the Australians in red helmet colours, both the Englishmen in white helmet colours. Phil Crump wears the number 1 on his back. He's on the inside in position 1. Your partner Mick Poole will come into position number 3. Their opposition, Jeremy Doncaster, riding with number 1 on his back. He goes from position 2. Sean Wilmot, his partner, will go from the outside, position number 4. And there goes the fireworks. And let's hope we see plenty of fireworks on the track as these two teams do battle over 18 heats. Crump and Poole for Australia, Doncaster and Wilmot for England. All set, takes her up. Good break from the outside there, and Sean Wilmot making a run around the outside. Crump goes wide, he's left a gap there. Trying to push through on the inside is Doncaster, and Wilmot coming around the outside. Wilmot carries on with that big sweep, and he gets to the lead around Crump as they go on to the straight after one lap. Crump's wide, Doncaster pushing through on the inside of him. Crump's gone very wide. Doncaster trying to get through to second, he's done so. Crump's got very wide, then left an enormous gap. And the Englishmen, they're looking at a 5-1 already, just 2 laps into heat number 1. Wilmot, the race leader. Doncaster, his team captain, content to sit behind at this stage as Wilmot runs away out in front. The Australians have got no answer at this stage as they come round to take the 1 lap to go flag. Not the start that the Aussies were looking for, but certainly going to be delight in the English camp as England set for a 5-1. Is this going to be the foundation for their win tonight? Off the last corner there, and Wilmot celebrates, lifts the wheel as he goes past the checkered flag, and what a start. 5-1 to England. Sean Wilmot, the race winner. Jeremy Doncaster second, Phil Crump third, 59.10, England leading 5-1. Australia, Stephen Davies, he'll go from position number 2. Glenn Doyle will go from position 4. Against them, the Englishman, Ray Morton, will go from the inside, position number 1. Sean Wilson will go from position 3. The Aussies obviously don't want to let England get away. They'll be looking to cut into that 4-point deficit they've got from heat number 1. Davies and Doyle, they did ride together, I think, if my memory serves me right, in the test against the British Lions last year. They'll be hoping to repeat that success. All riders called up to the tape for heat number 2. Takes her up, Davies in position 2, makes a good start. Davies down onto the white line round the first turn. Doyle's very wide and he's out the back, but Doyle Davies rather, has chipped away. The two Englishmen there in second and third places. Doyle back on the inside and through to take third spot. A good move there through on the inside of Sean Wilson. The Australians in control at the moment. Thanks to Stephen Davies. He got out well and he's gone straight to the lead. They haven't caught him yet. 2 down, 2 to go. Englishman Ray Morton's in second spot. Doyle is third. Davies got plenty of time. Has a look back. Sees that the Englishman Morton is closest to him. Doyle's just behind, pressuring Morton, trying to grab that second spot. Onto the last lap now. Action centred on the battle for second and third because Davies seems to have this one wrapped up. Morton holding second. Doyle can't make any impression, but Stephen Davies taking the second flag. The Aussies have picked up a bit of ground in heat 2. The race wins for Stephen Davies. Second was Ray Morton for England. Third, Glenn Doyle for Australia. 59.36, a 4-2 to the Aussies. England still leads 7 points to 5. The third heat, the last of the pairings from each team to make their first appearance tonight. For Australia, the Craig Boyce. He'll ride from position number 3. Craig Hodgson, making his first Liverpool appearance, will come into position 1. For England, what looks to be their best pairing, Andy Smith will come up to position 4 on the outside. Kelvin Tatum from 2. They're at the tape for heat number 3. Both Aussies a bit edgy there. Boyce again going forward. All set now, great start with the run to the first corner, and Boyce in position number 3. Tatum tries to take him wide, he doesn't. Smith got a saloon passage through on the inside. A huge gap there left by Tatum as he took Boyce wide, and it worked to the advantage of Smith, who just grasped that opportunity and shot straight through to the lead. Boyce now giving chase. It didn't do Tatum any good for his own successes because he's back in third spot at the moment with Craig Hodgson out the back. Smith, he's been here before, he knows his way around this track. In front, back straight, the third lap, Andy Smith. He's got a great line at the moment. Boyce not making much impression is Kelvin Tatum. Kelvin Tatum, a former world number 3. I think we expected more from him than he's showing at the moment. Off the last corner though, and there's no denying the race winner is Andy Smith for England. Smith's the winner. Australia's Craig Boyce has claimed second spot. Kelvin Tatum did enough to finish third for England. The race time 58.81, another 4-2 to England, and they now lead by 11 points to 7. We take a break from the test match action now as the sidecars are about to come onto the track for their first race. The field for this one, we'll see Phil McCurtain in red and Keith Braddock in blue off the back mark of 30 metres. In front of them, Peter Selk in white and Doc Falk in yellow. They start from 10. On the gate mark in black and white will be Paul Caslick, and in red and white, Steve Constable. This is the first heat of the sidecar handicap tonight. 6 riders to do battle over 4 laps. Triple national champion Phil McCurtain on the back mark, sharing that mark with Keith Braddock. Falk and Selk on 10, Constable and Caslick up front, and they're ready for action. Tonight's first sidecar race. Tapes are up, the guys on the front a little bit slow, and Falk and Selk quickly tagging onto them. Selk, the first rider to make a move. Selk moving through there on the inside of Constable, and Selk is already setting out in pursuit of race leader Paul Caslick. Doc Falk making a charge through on the inside there, takes Constable very wide, also creates a gap for Braddock. Braddock's gone through to 4th. Braddock through on the inside of Selk and Falk. There's no room for beg pardons there as the back markers already making their impact on the field. A bit of trouble at the back. McCurtain's in trouble, puts him right out of contention, but up front Braddock's come right through from the back mark, through on the inside of Caslick. Falk repeats the dose on the young Newcastle rider, and Caslick relegated to third spot. There's 1 to go. Braddock, he's already cleared out. He's come off 30 metres and he's put a gap in him. Down the back straight the last time. Braddock the leader. Second place getter on your screen is Doc Falk. He can't get near Braddock though, and Braddock's gone on to take an easy win. Keith Braddock the winner. Doc Folk was second. Third place going to Paul Kaslik. Race time 69.45. 69.45 for the first sidecar race on tonight's program. Our attention now switches back to the solos. Heat 4 of the international match between Australia and England. England leading at the moment by 11 points to 7. The riders moving towards the tapes for Australia is Stephen Davies and Glenn Doyle, the pairing. Davies will come up to the outside, position number 4. He's in the red helmet colour there. Doyle will come into position number 2. Their opposition, the England team captain, Jeremy Doncaster. He's down on the pole line in the white helmet colour from position 1. His partner, Sean Wilmot. Wilmot rides in the yellow and black helmet colour from position 3. The riders donning their correct helmet colours from this particular heat on are red and blue for the Australians, yellow and black, and the white helmet colour for the English team. This is heat 4. Doncaster and Wilmot to take on Davies and Doyle. Takes up from the inside, Doncaster. From the outside, Davies very wide. And the Australians are giving chase at the moment. Doncaster's leading down the back straight the first time. Doyle pressuring on the inside of Wilmot. Wilmot goes very wide, locked up, he's in trouble. And both the Aussies get through on the inside of him. The pressure told on the Englishman there as he couldn't hold the bike down going turn 4, and it's put him right out of action. The English hopes now resting with Jeremy Doncaster. He's done the job so far, 2 laps into the race. He's leading from the Australians. Doyle second and Davies third. Doncaster looks back to see how far he's ahead. He's got a good lead at this stage. Doncaster riding the right line around this Liverpool track. He's keeping these 2 Australians at bay at this stage going into the last lap. Davies very wide but loses ground there on Doyle, who's holding second spot at the moment. No stopping Doncaster though. He's off the last corner to take the checkered flag in heat number 4. The race winner, Jeremy Doncaster. Second place to the Australian Glenn Doyle. Third to his partner Stephen Davies. The race time 59.29. A drawn heat 3-all, but England still lead by 14 points to 10. Heat number 5, the Aussies are represented by the Craig. Boyce in the red helmet colour from position 1, Hodgson in the blue helmet colour from position 3. Their opponent for England, Ray Morton, will ride in the white helmet colour from the outside, position number 4, and from position number 2 in the yellow and black helmet colour, Sean Wilson. Hodgson did not go well in his first ride. He'll certainly be out to make amends in this particular one, and a good chance for the Australians to take back a few points on the Englishman. Boyce the inside, edgy again. Boyce rolling backwards, forwards to tape the hill for a long time. They're up now, and Sean Wilson makes a good start. Morton's out quick on the inside. Boyce pressuring round the pole line. Wilson went wide, and Boyce shoots clear down the back straight. And here comes Hodgson. Hodgson through on the inside of Wilson. He pushes Wilson wide as they come onto the straight for the first time. Wilson's gone right over the outside white line out of the race. But as Hodgson took him wide, Morton's gone through to take second. Still, it's Craig Boyce out in front. Morton is second. Hodgson coming back for another challenge on the inside of Morton, who holds second spot at this stage. Morton's in trouble. He's got bike problems, and Hodgson switches to the inside. Could this be a 5-0 for England? Wilson already out of the race, having gone over the outside white line. Morton, I don't think he can keep his bike going, and the Aussies could pick up a 5-0. Boyce, he's rocked away in front, coming off turns 3 and 4 for the last time. Craig Boyce up to take the checkered flag for his first win of the night. Behind him, Craig Hodgson. Behind him, no one. A 5-0 to the Aussies. Boyce the winner. Hodgson second. Morton and Wilson did not finish. The race time 58.42, a 5-0 to the Aussies. They now lead by 15 points to 14. Heat number 6. The Australian captain back on the track, Phil Crump, riding in the red helmet colour from position number 4. His partner is Mick Poole, who'll wear the blue helmet colour from position 2. Their opposition, the very strong English pairing on paper at least, Andy Smith. He'll ride in the white helmet colour from position number 3, and Kelvin Tatum in the yellow and black down on the inside, position number 1. The Aussies leading after 5 heats by just 1 point, 15 to 14. Crump and Poole for Australia, Smith and Tatum for England. We're in position. Crump rolling a little bit and got a great start. Crump around the first corner in front. The Englishman in chase. Smith is second. Tatum out the back, Dyson with Poole as they go down the back straight the first time. Smith. But Crump holds on into the second lap. Crump still the leader. He's left an enormous gap again. Smith up on the inside. He's gone through on the inside of Crump. Smith the leader. Crump trying to come back on the inside. He's pushed low but can't quite get on terms with the Englishman. Smith, a great ride. He's picked Crump off from the back. Tatum's trying to do the same now. Crump looks inside, then outside. Sees Tatum's not all that far behind him. Pressure for the Australian captain there from Kelvin Tatum. Andy Smith's got a good lead at this stage though as they go on to the last lap. Crump, he held his line better that time going onto the back straight. Smith in front. Crump, can he hold second spot? Coming off the last turn, he does. But still the win going there to Englishman. Andy Smith, a great ride coming through from the second spot. Smith taking the win. Crump second. Tatum third. Poole at the rear. 58.75. England scoring a 4-2 in that particular heat. And after 6 heats, England lead by 18 points to 17. More sidecar action now in the second heat of the sidecar handicap. The back markers in this one, Gary Treloar and Darren Treloar, both off the 30-metre mark. Darren Treloar will ride in the red helmet colour, Gary Treloar in the blue. In front of them, off the 10-metre mark, Alan Hughes in the white, Grant Bond in the yellow. And off the gate, Jack Robson riding in the black and white helmet colour, Paul Verco in the red and white. We've already seen back marker Keith Braddock score a great win in his first ride. We wonder whether either of the Treloars, father or son, Gary or Darren, can repeat the dose in this second heat. Alan Hughes there, moving up to take up his position off the 10-metre mark. A mark he'll share with Grant Bond. Moving up on the inside of him there, Paul Verco and Jack Robson, two very experienced campaigners up on the scratch mark. And at the back, the son, Darren Treloar, on the outside of the father, Gary Treloar. Still a great rider, as evidenced by his back mark position. Takes her up, and it's the son, Darren Treloar, making the best of the battle of the Treloars off the back mark there, and Darren Treloar already up the 4th spot as they go down the back straight the first time. Let's keep our eye on Treloar, making a big charge. He's gone through on the inside of Bond. He's up the 3rd after just 1 lap. In front is Jack Robson. Alan Hughes is second. He's gone wide. Treloar comes through, bumps Hughes out of the way, and he's up to 2nd. There's no beg pardons there from Treloar. He's really charging in this one. He pushes Robson wide. He's gone through to take the lead. Back mark 2 laps, but he's already bumped 2 rivals out of the way. Certainly no beg pardons from the young Treloar in this one. Gary Treloar now trying to make his impact on the race, moving through there on the inside of Grant Bond to get him up into 4th spot, but Darren Treloar shot well clear. Darren Treloar in front. 2nd spot at the moment is held down by Jack Robson. Alan Hughes is under siege there from Gary Treloar. Treloar gets through on the inside, but Darren Treloar coasts across the line. Looked like he might have had a bit of bike trouble at the end there, but still a great win to Darren Treloar. 2nd place going to Jack Robson. Gary Treloar getting up to 3rd ahead of Alan Hughes and Grant Bond. Race time was 67.37. Certainly the 30-metre mark, no deterrent to the back markers if they're prepared to go charging on this Liverpool track. Okay, back to the international solo match tonight. Heat number 7 for Australia. Craig Boyce rides in the red helmet colour from position number 3. His partner is Craig Hodgson, who'll wear the blue helmet colour and go out of position 1. For England, team captain Jeremy Doncaster rides in white. He'll start off position 2. And his partner on screen there in the yellow and black helmet colour is Sean Wilmot. He'll start from the outside, position number 4. Doncaster and Wilmot have shown good form so far tonight. You're in against a guy in Craig Boyce who really knows his way around this Liverpool track. Takes up, Doncaster's quick, Wilmot's quick, and there's two Englishmen have set up a lead as they go around the first corner. But Boyce through on the inside. Boyce challenging on the inside of Wilmot there. A great scrap between these two. Doncaster in front. Boyce switched through on the inside of Wilson to take second spot. Hodgson still out the back. Down the back straight on the second lap. It's still Doncaster in front. Second spot there on the screen you see is Craig Boyce. He's ahead of Sean Wilson and Craig Hodgson. No impression at the moment out the tail of the field. Into the third lap. No change in the order. Boyce trying to bridge the gap, but Doncaster's riding a perfect line around this Liverpool oval tonight. He jumps out of the gate quick and he's on the perfect line and just giving Boyce no opportunity to bridge that gap. Last lap now, Doncaster, round turn 3, around turn 4. He's coming up with a checkered flag for the second time tonight. The English team captain, race winner of heat number 7, was Jeremy Doncaster. Second place going to Craig Boyce. Third to the Englishman Sean Wilmot. Craig Hodgson at the rear of the field, 58.82. England score a 4-2 in that particular heat, and after 7 heats they lead 22 points to 19. Heat number 8 for Australia. Phil Crump will ride in red from position 2. Bob Sharp has made a change. Mick Poole is out. He's replaced by Tony Primmer. Taking his first ride tonight, he rides from the number 7 race jacket from position 4. In opposition, England have pulled a change too. They've got Paul Smith in this one in white from 3. Sean Wilson is in yellow and black from the inside, position number 1. This is heat 8. At the tape, it's a great start from the outside from Tony Primmer. Primmer in his first ride is in front, round turn 1 and 2. Crump around the outside there to take second spot. Challenged on the inside by Sean Wilson, but Crump holds second spot. Primmer looks back, sees that it's Crump behind him. Crump holding off the Englishman there. Sean Wilson looks back. Crump's going to be content, I think, to sit back and let Primmer run his own race out in front. Wilson a big sweep around the outside, but Crump's got the legs to hold him out. Wilson pushes inside, but Crump shuts the gate again. Primmer's just doing his job out in front. Wilson in a bit of trouble there, and it's going to give Crump a bit of breathing room down the back straight on the third lap. The two Australians headed for a 5-1. Tony Primmer, he looks back. It's still his team captain behind him there, Phil Crump. Primmer, his first ride. Is it going to be his first win? It looks to be at this stage, coming off the last corner. Tony Primmer, you've done Australia proud. Up to take the checkered flag, and a win to Tony Primmer and a 5-1 to the Aussies. A great ride there. Tony Primmer the winner. Phil Crump second. And Crump coming up to congratulate Tony Primmer on that fantastic performance. Third place in that one going to Sean Wilson. The Aussies scored a 5-1 and they now lead 24 points to 23. 59 seconds neat the race time. 59 seconds for Tony Primmer, and that's a race he'll long remember. Holding a 1-point lead, the Australians coming onto the track for heat number 9. Stephen Davies will ride in red from position 1. Glenn Doyle will ride in the blue helmet colour. He'll come off position number 3. For England, Andy Smith, 2 wins from 2 starts so far. He'll ride from position number 4, wearing the white helmet colour. And his partner, Kelvin Tatum. He'll ride in the yellow and black helmet colour from position number 2. England, 1 point behind at this stage. First time they have trailed in this match, and Smith and Tatum no doubt trying to reverse that situation so that the English team go to the interval with a point advantage. Andy Smith there turning around, riding away from the starting tapes as Tatum comes up. Glenn Doyle there Stephen Davies, just a couple of yards back from the tapes at the moment. All four riders up in the area now. He's hauled up by the marshals. Davies on the inside, next to him is Tatum. Doyle's in 3, Smith in 4. Heat 9, the last one before the interval in this match. A vital one for both teams. Davies is quick from the outside. Doyle's out quick as well. Davies down low. Doyle sweeps around him, and the Englishmen are back in 3rd and 4th spot. Doyle, a race leader. Davies is 2nd. Tatum goes very wide there trying to get around Davies, who lifts the wheel coming down the straight, but keeps control, and he's held 2nd spot. Davies on screen at the moment is in 2nd. Tatum, the one issuing the challenge, tries to make a run round the outside as they come onto the straight to get the half-race distance, but he can't make any ground. Down low, Davies cuts the gate. Tatum up high again, trying for a run down the outside, but Davies, he's blocking the track while his partner, Glenn Doyle, is out in front. Tatum again very wide as they come onto the straight with 1 to go. Can't make her get around there. As the Australians are close up, Tatum on the outside. Doyle's dropped back there, the Aussies very close. Doyle still in front. Davies in a spot, a bother wide, but Tatum can't get through on the inside. Doyle come on to win. Davies 2nd. A great result for the Aussies. Doyle 1st, Davies 2nd. Kelvin Tatum, he threw everything at the Aussies, couldn't get through. He finished 3rd. Andy Smith out the back. Race time was 59.67. Another 5-1 to the Aussies, and what a great result in the last heat before the interval. After 9 heats, halfway point in the match, Australia now lead 29-24. More sidecar action now for the 3rd heat of the sidecar handicap. The back markers in this one will be Phil McCurdain to ride in the red helmet colour and Gary Treloar in the blue. They'll share the 30-metre mark. In front of them, Doc Fulp will ride in white, Grant Bond in yellow, and they'll start off 10 metres behind. Up front on the gate is Paul Mitchelson. Mitchelson will ride in the black and white helmet colour, and the final starter, Jeff Azzopardi, in red and white. As Mitchelson, 2 riders on the gate. Doc Fulp there, one of the 2 on the 10-metre mark. Grant Bond moving up to share that mark with him. And on the back, Phil McCurdain the inside, Gary Treloar the outside. 30 metres behind the tape, we've seen the back markers can come off the back mark at 30 and get up and win races. Around the first corner, and already Doc Fulp's made a big charge around the outside. Fulp on the outside there, sweeps around as a party, and he takes over down the back straight. Gary Treloar, he's made quick of his 30-metre mark too, and he's already up into 3rd spot. Phil McCurdain moving through on the inside there. A bit of problem as Mitchelson strikes some problems going down the back straight. McCurdain is balked, but he's now through into 4th spot. Treloar ahead of him in 3rd, but Fulp has cleared out. Fulp. Treloar is 2nd. McCurdain is 3rd. These 2 vastly experienced riders. I don't think they can pull back any ground on Fulp, who's made a great start, and he's just rocked right away with this one. 1 lap to go, and Fulp, he must be 40 or 50 metres ahead. Gary Treloar, now in the veteran stage, but still a great performer. And he's holding off the 3-time Australian champion, but they can't make any impression on Doc Fulp. Fulp the winner, an easy winner in this particular heat. Gary Treloar was 2nd. Phil McCurdain 3rd. Grant Bond was 4th home, followed by Mitchelson, and as a party, the race time 65.57. Fulp in good form tonight, a 2nd and a win in his 2 races so far. And that was heat 3 of the sidecar handicap. 3 more heats to come. 1 more heat to come actually before we move into the consolation and final for the sidecars later in the program. On the track at the moment, one of the top riders in the world today. He's been placed 3rd in the world final on 2 occasions. The rider we refer to is Sam Ermolenko. Ermolenko tonight making his first racing appearance in Australia. He'll be seen later on the program lining up against the top riders from both the Australian and English teams. And he's taking this opportunity to have a few hot laps around the Liverpool arena. Ermolenko one of probably few riders in the world who appears capable of issuing a challenge to the Danish superstars Gunderson and Nielsen over the next few years. Nielsen, of course, has been in Australia before. Gunderson hasn't. And as I said, tonight is the first night that any fans in Australia have had the opportunity to see this American talent. Great showmen, all these Americans, of course. They are really crowd pleasers whenever they get on a speedway bike, on a speedway track anywhere in the world. And just in these few laps, certainly Ermolenko looking to be just like many Americans who have come here before him. A rider of his experience and talent. You wouldn't think it would take him too long to settle down on any track, and I think we're going to see Sam Ermolenko turning in some pretty good performances later in this program.